goes. Can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
The starters for Utah. They've got Peyton Watson, Grady Dick out there with Collier. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Frazier in at the four-man position. Man, how easy did MP make it look in his first year, Grant? Rookie of the Year, MVP, Finals MVP, and a ring all in his first season.
Yeah, I'm not sure we'll ever see someone top that entrance into the league. I mean, how do you do better than that as a player? MP did it all.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie. Now here's Curry, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Lets it go from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
For Utah, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Watson to halt the run. And it's MP with a rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One thing you love about Grady Dick is the aggression he shows on a nightly basis.
The Warriors leading. So the Utah 5 right now. Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then it's Bailey. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Dick in at the shooting guard. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Dick. Good work there as it goes. Dick's got 7 points.
How about Grady Dick showing he can handle some physical defense, converts inside.
The long-range hit from MP.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great...
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside, Williams. Markkanen sets a screen. Utah with another miss. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's MP. MP, the flush.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside, Dick. Shoots over Curry. Dick with a miss.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. Well, this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And the Warriors make some changes. Clark is checked in for Stewart. Knipple comes in for Barrett. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Then for Utah, Porzingis comes in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for Williams. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He had 39 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Porzingis in the post. Working on Clark. It's good.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Fires, high post. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 24 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Porzingis. Here's Dick. And a miss there on the triple.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Drains the triple. 27 points for him.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Pass to Frazier. Fires for three. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury. If you guys played one-on-one, who would end up getting injured more?
I like hitting Ernie, but I dunk all over him, and if he tried to jump with me, it would not end well.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Warriors.
Putting this through the...
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Isaiah Stewart out there with John Collins. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Watson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Watson's got 5.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Well, Doris, offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Porzingis passes to Dick. Takes it inside, and he makes it on the layup. He's got 11.
Well, defenses are so often trying to take away Grady Dick's outside shot, he counters with the drive.
Back to MP for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Porzingis finds Dick. Back to Porzingis. For 3, Collier. Doesn't go that time.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's MP. Again, Golden State.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Dick. Here's Collier. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Stewart. The Warriors lead by 16. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Guys?
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Josh Hart's checked in for the Warriors. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP. BA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
All right, we're here. P's here. You on the bus head to the game.
Oh yeah, got a big one tonight. When I told y'all we were going to focus on our video content, on beating the best teams in the league, this is who I was thinking of.
Man, the bus a little quieter than normal.
Yeah, bro, don't trip on them. We locked in right now. If you want to be a contender, this is the kind of game you have to win. No excuses. Oh. Yo, Zen, what's up?
I don't know. Hold this.
Zender's up at front seeing if he can figure out why we stopped. Hopefully it's not too long before, we can get going again. I'm hungry, man. I need that pregame spread. Oh, here he comes.
Me?
Yeah, so what's good?
Oh, man. I'll take that, though.
So we're just stuck.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though. Look like it's a bunch of streets closed off up there. I think they're going to reroute traffic. Actually, and Pete, as a professional athlete, what do you do when your routine gets disrupted like this?
This is everyday life for a pro athlete. I mean, every game you face unexpected challenges. It's our job to win regardless.
There was some talk up front that we might miss shoot around. What do you do in that situation?
You get warm during the game. It's not ideal, but you can't go into a game with any excuses, right? That's just a guaranteed L.
Well, any disappointment that this is happening before this game against this team?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not be sitting here for the next 2 hours, getting tight, but it is what it is, bro, and, I look at life like an adventure. Like a video game or so, or something like that. The challenges you face are what you make of them, They could be fun or they could not be. And when you win after facing something this difficult, it's that much sweeter.
It's looking like MP and company will miss today's shoot-around after the team bus got unexpectedly stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the way to the arena.